give you your math worksheets, what's the first thing we do for our math worksheets? What do we always do? Write our name on top. Just leave your blocks in the middle of your desk right now.
Gunner, what's the direction?
Gunner. Leave the blocks down.
This is worse.
Okay, get your name on your paper, then park your pencils.
I can't, mine's falling out. It moved back and forth.
I'll know you're ready when your pencil's parked. Dominic, write your name on your paper.
I need a tractor.
Do you have another one in your school box?
This is mine.
All right. Okay, park your pencils. Okay, are we ready? We have our listening ears? Okay, I'm going to read us our problem. Harry makes cube towers. He makes a 1 cube, next 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, and 5 cube tower. Then he lines up the towers in order with the 1 cube tower first. So what tower should we make first? A 1 cube. So take 1 cube. You and your partner are going to share 1 cube. Put it down on your paper, right above the 1. It shows you a little cube there. Take 1 cube, Dominic.
I don't want to go back to my tower. Oh.
All right, what's the next cube tower we should make?
2.
A 2 cube. So take 2 cubes. Are we going to put it on top of our 1 cube tower?
No.
No, we're going to put it beside.
Like this? Like this?
Oh, let's talk about that. We're making a cube tower. Which way do our cubes go? Do they go like this?
No.
No. That's a cube train. Our cube tower goes up and down. It's vertical. So our cube tower should be up and down on our paper. This is a cube train. It's horizontal. We're not making a cube train. We're making towers today. Oh, score. You getting it? Okay, you need another cube to make your 2 cube tower. Nope. Remember, our cube tower is. There you go, baby. Okay, what's the next cube tower we need?
3.
A 3. Make a 3 cube tower. Max, you still need to make your 2 cube. Let's see. You got 3, so we missed 2. How many do we need here for a 2 cube? There we go. Okay, Gunner, where's your 3 cube?
I think I need.
Nope, you and Gunner are sharing. You and Gunner are sharing. So we should leave these in the middle of our desk. Gunner, we're going to have to do this after school if you're not going to follow along. Okay, our next cube tower is a 4 cube tower. So let's make our 4 cube tower. What's next? Should be 1 cube tower, 2 cube tower. 2. So over down here. So it's a 1, a 2, a, how many should we have on this one? How many should we have here? Together. We have a 1 cube, 2 cube, a 3 cube, and a, what's this number? 4 cube tower. Okay, and what's our last tower? How tall is our last tower? 5. So make a 5 cube tower. You have just enough cubes. So when you're done, you shouldn't have any more cubes on your desk.
We don't have any more. Should I put this in my
Alright guys, what do you notice about these cubes? What happens to the cubes as we go up from 1? What happens? What do we do?
They get taller and taller and taller.
They do get taller. What do they get taller by, Kaylee?
A number.
A number? What number, Ellie?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, we count up to 5, but each tower increases by what, guys? It's how much larger? Each tower is how much larger than the one before?
5. Bigger. 1 bigger.
So our first tower is 1 block, right? So we have 1 block. How many's in our second tower?
2.
2. How many's in our third tower? 3. Okay, so we have 1 to 2. So they both have 1 cube, right? They got larger by how many? 1. Right? We both have 1 cube, but the second tower has 1 more. So it's 1 larger. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one has 2 cubes. So we have 2 cubes here, we have 2 cubes here. We got how much larger? 1 cube. There we go. Alright, let's go to our next page. Clear off our blocks. Don't take them apart because we're going to be using these throughout all of our workbook pages. So just slide them off. Turn the page.
Oh, I like the way some of you are turning your pages quietly and ready to go.
What did she say?
Don't take them apart or else you're going to have to start all over and we're going to have to make all of our cube towers again. So you should be on a page that looks just like this. Dominic, turn the page. Oh, Max, you went 1 too many. There we go. Now we're going to do cube trains. Danny had a cube train at first. Which way does a cube train go? Goes like that. Hold it up, Danny. As it would be a cube train. So there we go. Like that. It goes horizontal. So it lays this way. Cube trains run this way. So cube tower, cube train. Okay, on this page, you should have all your tower or all your trains. We're gonna make them into trains. I want you to put them in order from 1 to 5. 1 to 5.
How will we do that?
On your page. So we start with 1. So we start with 1. Then we'll go 2. Corner. So what are we going to start with?
We're going to go down the page.
How many blocks are we going to start with?
And trains the pages.
1. Then what are we going to go to?
2, 3, 4.
How many blocks
We leave them together. So we leave them together. We don't take them apart. We have 2 train. Now where's our 3 train? We already have it. Now we have to do it. Do you see what we're doing right there?
So at the top of your page, look up here.
1 train, 2.
At the top of your page, you have a 1. Then over here is your little cube blocks that looks something like this. Okay, and then underneath you have under your 1. So it goes 1, then how many cubes? 2. So then we're gonna connect 2 cubes. You should have your 2 cubes together still. You're gonna lay your 2 cubes.
Watching what she's doing.
Not yet. Danny, I didn't even see yours on your page.
But she did. That's what you should be doing.
Make your cube. What do you go to next, Max? There's a 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3. Okay, Ben, how are we doing this? We're starting with 1. So here's our 1 cube tower. What comes next? What comes next after our 1 cube train? And it goes to a what cube train? How many? 1, 3. How we count? 2. Then what comes here? 3. Sophie.
Or don't take any of yours apart. You've already got all your pieces together.
Okay. Once you have it done, raise your hand. When we come by and say okay, then you can write your numbers beside your cube towers. Okay. It's on Sophie's desk. Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. Yep.
We have to trace our 1 first.
Yep, trace your 1. Make sure you're working hard at correctly writing your numbers.
We're going to move these down so you can see where you're at. So this is 1.
There's a break. Right? You have another
One's
pencil.
already there. So it's right in the box.
Sharpie.
Hey, Sage.
Yes?
I need a reminder of what the numbers look like.
Okay, you can trace your 1. Your 1 is there. How do we write a 2? What's our saying for the number 2, Ellie? Do you remember it? Slide down. Slide to the right. Okay, how about a 3? What's our saying for a 3? Danny?
Need you helping out there.
What's our saying for a 3? Half. There we go. How about 4?
Straight down, slide to the right.
Okay, how about 5?
Straight down,
Go down
get it a half.
and give it a half. Cora, can you write your numbers? We made your towers, and we need to write our numbers. This is my reflection over my lesson 1 that I've recorded. Our classroom is very full of a lot of behavior issues, and my classroom management skills have really grown a lot even in these past 2 weeks. I would say for classroom management, it's really important to give the students in kindergarten different ways to kind of show that you're finished with something. We use a lot of park your pencil. That way we know they're done with that page. They've written everything that they need wrote. So when their pencil is up in their little parker at the top of their desk, we know they're ready to move on. I would say that the most challenging part about classroom management so far has really been keeping their attention and getting them to realize that they have to raise their hand no matter if they know the answer, if they don't know the answer, if they feel like they should just shout it out, that they have to raise their hand. And I've tried to use, when I ask questions, to start my questions as raise your hand if you know, or different starters so that they don't just blurt out the answer. Another classroom management kind of difficulty that I faced is there is a student in the class that just will absolutely refuse to do any of the worksheets, and unless you are standing and redirecting him constantly, he will not do any of the worksheets. And at this point, so far we've talked to the principal and to the parents, and we have decided that right now, if he's not going to participate, he has to bring that work home. But the difficulty is that we cannot keep him in his chair, and he is up running around the room a lot, which distracts the other students, which kind of is very hard for classroom management to keep everyone else on the same page to know you cannot do this, even though he is doing it. There's a fine line there that we're trying to keep the other students on task. I would say my classroom managements are something that can really grow because honestly, every class is different, and you're always going to need to know different way to maintain, different way to control the classroom. We use little tokens. There's a green token, a yellow token, and a red token. For each token they get taken away, say they get their green token taken away, they owe 5 minutes at recess on the sidewalk. If they get their yellow token taken away, they owe 10 minutes, and if they get their red token taken away, they have to go to the principal's office, and they have to call their parents and explain to them what they did wrong and how they're going to fix that, which does work with most students. There are a few students that still have trouble and still do not understand exactly what they're doing wrong, which has been a little hard to find a different way to kind of manage them, has been a little challenging. I think that my lesson went really well. There are some challenges that I need to go over with my mentor teacher, which one of them that I noticed is keeping the manipulatives and not a toy, because we were using cube blocks and making different towers, and it seemed like a few of the students turned them into toys. Even though we have used our cube blocks and our counters a lot in class, we need to find a different management strategy to keep those as a manipulative and a way to learn, not a toy on our desk, so that we can keep their attention on our math and not on the manipulatives. Thank you.